So, ladies and gentlemen, I will act in this first part as maître de cérémonie and introducing our dean, Professor Alena, who will welcome you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm the Dean of the Paul M. Hebert Law Center, and it's my pleasure to welcome you today to the celebration of the Louisiana Civil Code of 1825. We are delighted to have you here with us today and tomorrow. And really, besides welcoming you, I have to say that this event would not have happened without Olivier. We are so honored and excited for the hard work that he put into this program to finally come to fruition. He has been a tremendous asset to the institution, and this is really his brainchild, and so I'm so happy to see this come together for him and to have so many of you here. All four law schools are represented over the course of 2 days, and it's so wonderful to bring scholars together from the state and internationally. So with that, I want to say welcome. I'm going to enjoy getting to know you over the past 2 days, over the next 2 days, and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean, and thank you for these kind words. I will now hand the mic to Jacques Baran, who is our Cultural and Education Attaché at the Consulat Général de France in New Orleans. Jacques, you're very welcome.
Thank you, Olivier. Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacques Baran. I'm the Cultural Attaché at the Consulate General of France in New Orleans. Consul General Rodolphe Sambou regrets that he cannot be with you today due to prior commitments in Washington, D.C., but he looks forward to visiting you soon. In the meantime, he has asked me to extend his support for the symposium, which highlights the deep and enduring ties between France and Louisiana, a connection that extends beyond language, culture, and tradition to the very foundation of law in this state. So I would like to thank Dean Allen for hosting us, and of course, Professor Moréteau for organizing such an important event. Thank you so much, Professor Moréteau. So the Louisiana Civil Code, adopted in 1825, stands as a lasting testament to the deep legal ties between France and Louisiana. Rooted in French civil law, it has shaped the state's legal framework for 2 centuries, adapting to an evolving society while preserving the core principles that defined its foundation. Democracy, the rule of law, and human rights are at the core of this shared legal heritage, a foundation we continue to uphold together. In this spirit, France remains engaged in dialogue with its partners around the world on many issues, including the universal abolition of the death penalty. This bicentennial is also an opportunity to reflect on the evolution of the Civil Code, including the role of language in law. The original bilingual code reflected the linguistic diversity of Louisiana at the time, a reminder of the rich cultural environment that has shaped this state's identity. So as you engage in these discussions, we hope this symposium will continue to highlight the dialogue we continue to share. On behalf of the Consulate General of France, I thank you for this important gathering, and I wish you a wonderful conference and a pleasant time at LSU. Thank you.
And now I'm going to give the floor to myself. Those of you who know me well know that I'm a Gemini, so I have no problem of a sometimes split personality, but welcome. And This event has been in the making for now more than 2 years. I've been started contacting some of you already a long time ago. It's been 1 year technically in the making, and I'm just delighted to see all of you here present with us today. We're happy Louisiana is offering its best weather-wise. That's the difficult part to plan. It's a little bit not so much in my hand. I wanted to tell you that this event is part of a much larger series of events, statewide events. The state of Louisiana planned an 8-month series of events. It started in October with the meeting of the Judicial College in New Orleans. We have a very active steering committee coordinated by the Supreme Court of Louisiana Historical Society. It's been a privilege working with this group, and you have in the material given to you the flyer with all the other events. Because you will like being here in Louisiana, you may want to come back for the final gala that will be on June the 19th and 20th. That's the day when the Code of 1825 was enacted. And I know that Louis Kerner, who is here, is planning, already preparing an additional event. It will be a big gala in the World War II Museum, a very peaceful gala, I want to say. I would like to thank you again, all the participants, all of you who are going to contribute by presentations or being on the closing panel that will take place tomorrow. I want also to thank our partners, and they are many. They are listed on the back of the program, and you will see that a number of official organizations of the state appear on the program. But I'm going to try. I live dangerously. I shouldn't do that. I'm going to grab my program because when I want to thank people, I always forget someone. So for that, I need my script. But we benefit from donations from a number of sponsors, including the Association Henri Capitan, des Amis de la Culture Juridique Française, the Louisiana chapter. We also have a generous donation from the Pew Institute for Justice. We have the Supreme Court of Louisiana Historical Society is also one of our sponsors. We have 1 chair and 2 professorships, the Henri Plochet-Dart Endowed Professorship, the Justice Pike Hall Distinguished Professorship, and not the least, the Russell Long Eminent Scholars Academic Chair, my long chair, as I like to call it. And I keep the best to the end, thanks to the generosity of my friend Louis Kerner. We also benefit from the Youth Robertson Fund. And Youth Robertson has been during 30 years a professor at LSU, a professor of nuclear radiology. This is a safe environment, I'm just saying this. But he's been very generous to his alma mater, and thanks to Louis Kerner, is also one of our big contributors. I would like also to thank and recognize the tireless work of our team at the CCLS. I can now use we. There have been difficult time where the Center of Law Studies was 1 person and a few interacting around. But now we have a solid, robust team with Katie Meek, who's done a fabulous work. And Kathy has only been a few months with her, and it feels that we've been working together for years. It's just incredible, the amount of work you have been doing. Aurore Gizon, who is also here, has helped a lot, especially in the last few days. And I will name my partner in crime, Professor Nicolas Davrados, my dear friend Nick, who is now Associate Director. And all the student volunteers. I was sitting in the CCLS conference room yesterday with all around, and believe it or not, we were missing chairs. So many volunteered and wanted to help and be part of this event. You see them with their name tag. They have a red volunteer on top. If you ever need during these 2 days any help, any assistance, if you're lost, I know we are giving directions and all these things, everything is on paper, but I know that when I participate in conferences abroad, the program is in the wrong place or we forget what we have read. Go to them and they will be helping you. And bear on me now for a minute or two. I'm going to give a few practical information as to the way we are going to conduct these sessions. Most panels are 3 speakers. So we have arranged that each speaker has 30 minutes. Now, there are multiple formats here. You see that we do not have a table and with a lineup of people, and here is the reason. I thought it would be best for the interaction that each speaker has the 30 minutes. I've asked you to limit your remarks to 20 minutes. The chair may gently give a signal if you are over time, but that will allow then 5 or 10 minutes, it would be best to have 10 minutes of interaction with the public and discussion. I prefer that format to having 3 speakers and then the time that is left, because I noted at conferences that the discussion is on the last paper and people tend to forget the first one. And the fact that there is no table will allow you, even if you are on the panel, to see the slides without getting a stiff neck at the end of the day. I know we could provide rear view mirrors, all these things. But the front row, we will keep the front row open for people. We try to be here a few minutes before the session. I think this is all I have to say regarding practicalities. And again, from the bottom of my heart, du fond du cœur, je vous remercie. Thank you for being here and thank you for contributing to what will be a memorable event. Thanks.